This overnight trip from the west coast to east of the Divide near Mount Cook was essentially a continuation of a Volbiv, which included my Christmas flight of over 200 kilometres. And here's the Wanganui River.
Okay, here goes. Whoa. Oh, this is pretty good. I'll go most of the way. Directly below, nice little house thermal after a big climb and walking in the Wanganui River last night. To the Lord Range. Hoping to get into the Rakaia and across the Divide today. Beautiful. My second go behind takeoff, kind of in the lead. Our cook's just spotted into view through that saddle, and it's very scratchy conditions. But it is a nice place to hang out, I guess. These clouds are big starting to form very soon. Lord Range. Quite pretty. Wanganui River.
So there was a good tramping track to get up this valley and some hunters' huts. But I doubt many paragliders come up here, and I was a bit worried about landings. The higher I got, the more comfortable I was with getting deeper into the valley.
View from Cloud Base, pretty awesome. I'm thinking about ducking over the Divide while I have a chance. Not sure if I can make it. Probably need a good glide. Tyres in front of me somewhere. Might just dive over here, probably into the Divide maybe. Oh, much drier down that way. Is it the Aerosmiths? Not sure. How good's this? Awesome. Yeah, not a lot of clouds on the east. Just this coast and stuff, really. So this is the Rakaia here, and that is a glacier, gravel over the top, but there's plenty of landing options, and I'm going to get up over here anyway. Let's go over the Divide. So I've lost a bit of height coming through here. It's a bit in the lead, but how awesome is this? So this is Mines Knob. Climbed up there years ago. My autumn Volbiv, first one. Yeah, a bit of the climb here, but it is going down this valley. See that on the lake. A bit rough down here. I guess it's because there's converging lee side winds coming together. Hopefully it's not too bad higher up. Nice small clouds on the east coast now.
After my first paragliding trip to New Zealand at the end of 2007, work was quiet and I returned for a Volbiv in the autumn, passing this spot. Back then I had a really heavy pack and it was slow going and I didn't do a lot of flying, but now with better gear and knowledge, these dreams are finally becoming a reality. I thought I might have to land down there on Mines Knob. I would have joined some trampers whose tent I'd seen, but in the end I managed to continue quite a way southwest.
Woohoo! Tasman and Cook, and I'm not sure if I see dust again. That landslide, is it still having troubles? But yeah, pretty nice place to soar just here. Still in the Rakaia catchment. I was going to do some foot drags.
So soaring the head of the valley with all the snow was lots of fun, but there wasn't really any way out of there. But that goat, or one of his mates, kicked up some dust and showed me that there would be just enough lift to kick me over the coal.
Oh, should we do it? Probably do another pass, but we're going through. Oh, look at that, stunning. Woohoo! And there it is again.
That was my last video for the day, so I assume I ran out of battery. But it was a beautiful evening. I landed on a snow slope, then took off and flew to a better place to camp. And then the next morning I flew across the valley for a good starting place.
Just launched, it's looking promising, but still a ways to go. Getting up there. Woohoo! See if I can get a little bit more height, otherwise I'll just pop through the pole, I think.
Godley Lakes. This valley is a pretty long crossing. It's also a pretty long walk back out to the road from here.
These animals are missing. The face I saw in the distance last week is still super active. Look at all that. It's just black, and something must have happened pretty recently. It's all this dust coming out. Amazing. Oh, it's good going now. It's really beautiful up against these high mountains.
It seems really remote out here in the middle of nowhere, but it's actually in the Southern Alps mandatory broadcast zone, so you must have an airband radio. Not the most common viewpoint of this rather well-known mountain.
The Jolly River. I think this is the head of Gorilla Stream. It's taken me ages to get out of the Jolly. Bit of a valley breeze lower down, 10 knots. What a view, eh? What a view. Here we go. Had to jump onto Wakefield Spur to get across, and but that spur in there works pretty well. Couldn't remember where I went last year, but probably the same one.
So if you don't know the area, I'm over the Mueller Ridge. Way too many tourists know about that place. And on the left is Sefton, Araki, Mount Cook in the centre, behind the Hooker Valley and Hooker Lake. And I'd come from over there.
Like it's doing over there, which is weird because there's bugger all clouds down this way. Good, I suppose.
Apparently it's the busiest uncontrolled airspace in the Southern Hemisphere.
Well, so far I haven't managed to get over the Benno House. I guess those clouds are higher because it's on the west side, but here the clouds are pretty low and the climbs are pretty scratchy. And I haven't managed. But then I've still got a ways to go, so not sure what I'm going to do. Benno House, I've been on the shady side for far too long. The coal is right here. I think I need a bit more height than this. Let's have a look.
That was my only chance to nip over. From then on, I sank out and landed by the road.